In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to create this material, the press here to favorite creator, that follows the player around when they move around, and then when they go up to it, they'll be able to interact and favorite you as a creator. So let's get into it. So to start off, what you want to do is come down to your content drawer and then click add new folder and then create a new folder because we want your Uefn project to be organized. Call it whatever. I called it favorite sign. And go into it, and then this graphic will be in my Discord for free. The link to my Discord is down in the description, so join it, download it, and all you gotta do is click import, go to your files, import it, and then it'll be in here. And then once it's in your content drawer, you want to double click it. We're going to change it to UI in the texture group. Save that. So after you have done that, you want to click add material. We're just going to call it favorite sign matte. Then go into it. On the left side here, you want to go to here, to shading model, click unlit. Once you have done that, drag in your texture, connect the RGB to emissive color, and then the A into opacity mask. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to right click and we're going to look up material function call. Then on the right here, just simply look up sprite. It'll be the first one. Click that. Next, what we want to do is put world position offset into the world position offset for the favorite sign matte. Then what you want to do is hold down your left click and click S. This parameter will pop up. We're going to name it size. And then drag this into your XY scale. And here you can change the size of your texture to whatever you want. As you can see though, the image is not a PNG, so then just come down to blend mode and change it to mask. This will then remove the background, so it's a PNG like how you download it from my Discord. Click apply. We're going to save at the bottom right, and then now we're going to go back into our island and place this down. So to set this up, what we want to do is come up here, go to shapes, drag in the plane, and then also make sure that it's facing towards you, 90 degrees. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Then go to your content drawer, click on the material, and then come down to element 0 under materials, and just click use selected asset from content browser. This will then input that material onto your plane. As you can see, the size is pretty small, so we can simply just go back to the material and change the size of it. So let's try 250. That looks to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, that looks to be good. And if you want to change the size more easily, what we can do is create this into a material instance. To do that, you just right click on the material, create material instance. Then when you go into it, at the top here, you can just check the size. You can change the size with the scroller. So that makes it much easier to actually change the size of the material. So even though this is all set up, people can't actually interact and favorite you as a creator. So to set that up, you want to come to the content drawer, go to the Fortnite folder, and then we want to look up creator profile. Will be the only thing that pops up. We're going to drag that out. You want to make sure that you align it in the middle of your material, just like this. And then in the settings, we want to put face camera. What this will do is wherever the player moves, it will then face the camera. The problem is here that this is how it will look in game. So we want to hide this whole device. To do that, we just gotta click on static mesh, scroll down and click hidden in game, check it. And we just gotta do that for every single thing in here. Hidden in game, that's already hidden in game. Isn't, so check it. And that seems to be it. So now if we want to preview it, we can quickly go to perspective and click game view. So this is exactly how it'll look in game. You'll be able to walk up to it, interact, and favorite you as a creator, but they won't actually see the device. They'll only see the material that you created. I'm just going to turn off game view so we can see how it looks in Uefn. And yeah, that's all set up. So what I'm going to do now is launch session and show you guys how it looks in game. I've now loaded up the game and this is how it looks. Obviously, it looks to be pretty small. But we can fix that by just going back to Uefn and obviously upping the size. So you can just go back into your material here, or simply just go back to the material instance. We made it easier because we can just scroll it, put it to 500 since it's basically double the size of what it was before. And then you want to make sure that you save at the bottom right. Go into end game. Wait, for some reason it didn't up the size. That might be because, okay, I think that's because we don't actually have the material instance inputted on the plane. We're gonna change that. Yeah, there we go. So make sure that you change it to the material instance, or else it won't actually change the size of it. So now what I'm going to do is push changes, and you'll see that it's much bigger. So before I push changes to update the size, when we did look at it, it looked like it was hard to interact with this. What you can do for that is just make it much bigger. So we'll make it bigger both ways, 3.5 by 3.5. Now I'm going to push changes and we'll see how it looks. I've just loaded back up and you can see now the press here and favorite creator is facing us and it's much bigger. Obviously you can change the size of it to your liking, but for the sake of video, I'm just going to keep it like this. When the player walks up to it, they'll be able to open the creator profile. Obviously I'm not enrolled, but when you are enrolled and you publish maps, you'll be able to favorite the profile. I hope you guys did enjoy today's tutorial. If you guys did, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below on what tutorial you would like to see next. Also, make sure to join the Discord and check out my PayHip site where I sell pre-made templates and assets just like these. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.